Okay, so right now I'm going to show you to do a shape tween and also do a letter handwriting on top and then a different layer. Okay, so you're going to start a new file, open up Animate, start a new file, and just use the HTML5 canvas and default. Say okay. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is create a square. You draw a square. If you hold the shift key, it will be a perfect square. Doesn't have to be. Then you change the color to what you want, and when you click the paint bucket, there's the palette right here. You can choose, I want to go with blue, and there's my blue square. I'm going to go to 30 frames ahead and insert a keyframe, and whatever's happening here is what's gonna show for that frame. Okay, so here is the other. You have the ellipse tool and hold the shift key. I'm going to actually I could have you can actually change the color ahead of time. If I want to have a red circle, hold the shift key, and there you go. So I click anywhere in the timeline. I insert timeline. Oh, sorry, motion tool. Oops, wrong. I want shape tool. Sorry, I just woke up. Get that. Then I'm gonna go at 60, which will be the next second. Insert timeline keyframe, and I want to do just gonna delete that. I'm gonna change it to green because that's the color I want to go to, and this is how we build. If I want to do a triangle, if you remember, not, but I'm trying to remind you now, is our Illustrator, you have the same anchor points in Illustrator. You click in somewhere in the center. That's not the true center. That's a plus, and then you want to do minus, delete the corners, and you have your triangle. Okay, and I click here in the middle, and I insert shape tool. So you have this, right? Okay, and so I'm gonna do one more, but you're gonna do, we make 5 of this. So I'm gonna go to 90 and insert timeline keyframe, and oops, click this. You always have to go back to this selection tool. Delete this, and this time I'm gonna do a polygon. Let's say a yellow polygon. And it doesn't matter if it goes off the screen, and you can just pull it this way. Another thing that when you draw, you can also turn off the stroke when you draw. Let's say I go back to this, and it's on the, usually it will show it here. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. So I'm just gonna draw a little yellow. Oh, here's a stroke. I don't want any stroke. So I'm gonna do this again without the stroke. See, the stroke is this outline. Just select this and delete it, and go back to this. Now it won't have a stroke, because it's a pain when you move it around, and they're two separate things. So right now it's just the shape without the outline. Okay, so I'm going to insert shape tween. Then we're going to have this. From this, the red circle, the green triangle, the shape. Okay, I'm going to do one final shape because that you're required to do 5. So let's say I'm going to go insert timeline keyframe. Then there's a couple more things here. If you do a rectangular primitive tool, first I'm going to delete this. You can actually just draw over it on top of it too. So if I do something like this and hold the direct selection tool and just grab the corners, I should be able to do this. Oh yeah, see how it kind of a curved thing? Changed the color. I should have changed it ahead of time. But it's okay. So go through these colors, alright? And I insert shape tool. So now I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I now control click on this layer and I say insert layer. It's going to put it on top. So you can either lock this so you don't accidentally change it. Now I'm going to use the pen tool. Probably want to just use white, somewhere in gray so it's show. So I'm going to say H. Try to bridge them all together. And then insert keyframe here. And then it's gonna be here, so I'm going to just delete that and write E and insert timeline keyframe here. It's a process going back and forth. Just delete it. You probably know what I'm going to write. Well, insert timeline. So I have to position it. So you have to move. Oops. You have to make sure you're on the selection tool. Okay. And then I can just use the same. This is a duplicate anyway. And then over here, I'm gonna delete this and write oh. So I think I can select all and insert shape tool. So what you're gonna have is it's gonna go H E L L. Oops. I think so. You know what you need to do is when you do this, you just click it in position. And I think I should have that's when it gets all messed up. But you get the idea. Over here, so move it here. And over here, I'm going to insert timeline keyframe. Okay, and here, it's kind of messed up over here. I'm just going to delete this and just write another alias. And then it should go back to the O at the end. Okay, so that's what you got. H, E, choose your word, your name, whatever. Okay, that's how it works. And then when you export it out, go to Animate, you're going to go File, Export, Video. And you're going to just click on this so you know and put it where it needs to go. Call it Shape Tween with Word. Right, whatever you want to call it, and when you save it, it will launch another program, and then I'm going to show you when you do export, it's going to launch a program, media encoder, and then I'm going to show you how to actually. It's just going to take some time, so that has to be a separate tutorial. Okay, that's what you need to do today.